Hello my pretties! So this is the introduction for a group of videos that I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be doing like first impressions throughout the day, sort of videos on all of my lipsticks and lip colors so that you can see them compared to other colors that I have in my collection, so that you can sort of compare and see how close it is to other colors that you might have or might have access to swatch. B, to see sort of how they wear and on my lips throughout the day, a couple of hours at a time, and see how they reapply at the end of the day, whether they remain transfer proof, smear proof, whether they come off easily, and just sort of a whole bunch of first impressions and my thoughts on this liquid lipsticks with lots of pictures and lots of video so that you can see on my lips what it looks like at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, as I apply it and everything, so that you can make your own personal opinions on which liquid lipstick formulas you like the best, which ones you might like, not like. I hope you enjoy this series, and if you have anything that you would like me to test for with these liquid lipsticks, leave it down in the comments below in any of the videos. So this is my introduction for all of the videos, and I hope you enjoy this series. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hello my pretties! So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Caramello. And so I've already got lip balm on, or I had lip balm on my lips and then I did my makeup. So I'm going to take off I'm going to spray this tissue with just a little bit of water that I've got here in a spray bottle. I'm just going to apply this without a lip liner this time to sort of try that out. I'm still sort of working on what kind of format I'm going to use on these videos. So I'm going to try this just without anything, no lip liner, no balm, just this on my lips. Let's open this up. It smells nice. Sort of cakey and very sweet. And it's got a really flexible wand. Can you see that? Really soft and flexible. Okay, and it comes out, a lot of product comes out. I don't want to put that much product on my lips right away, so I've sort of scraped off some of the excess on the inside of the bottle. So I'm going to start with my Cupid's bow. The wand is really soft, and it was pretty easy to get decently crisp lines. Drying. So I think it's dried down. It does feel a little bit tacky. Yeah. No transfer, I don't think. I'm gonna grab a tissue and see. This. Nope, no transfer. When I rub at it, it does come off a little bit. So either that means it hasn't dried down completely, or it'll just do that when you rub. Otherwise, it doesn't move when you like kiss your hand or whatever. So I am going to get you nice and close so that you can see what it looks like in initial application, and I will of course take pictures every couple of hours and insert them in the video, and I will be back either at the end of the day or in a few hours to give you a bit of an update, and I will keep track of what I eat and that sort of a thing so that you know how it wears. And so I am going to show you some shade comparisons between this shade and some of the other nudes that I've got. both in liquid lipstick form and in lipstick form, because I did spend a lot of time searching for the perfect nude before I realized that there are different perfect nudes for different occasions. So I do have a lot of them. So we are going to swatch the Stila one first. I'll wait for that to dry down. And it's a sort of thin, it's a thin moussey consistency, if that makes sense. So it's not as liquidy as the ColourPop ones. Whether that's because of the different brush, which makes it feel softer, or whether the formula is also a bit softer, I think it's a bit of both. The tackiness has settled down even more, so I think it is still setting a little bit. So the first shade I'm going to swatch next to it is ColourPop's Midi, which is pinkier. So this is Caramello, and then this is Midi. It's pinkier, and I will include pictures of this swatch as well. So, and next is ColourPop's Bianca. That is closer than Midi, but it is still a little warmer, a little rosier, at least at this point before it's dried down. I should probably wait till it dries down. And it's this one up top here, is Bianca. Next I've got this LA Splash Lip Couture in the shade Innocent Vixen, and it is sort of more orangey. It is this one here. So this is Innocent Vixen, and this is Caramello. Next, I've got this NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bedtime Flirt, and it is quite a bit warmer as well. It's this one here on the bottom. So far, Bianca is the closest with a little bit more rosiness to it, I would say. Next, I have got another NYX Lingerie in the color Lace Detail, and I think that this will be lighter, because this is sort of the lightest color I've got. Lighter and sort of more peachy pink. Not as cool. That's the one on my knuckles here, is Lace Detail. Next, I've got this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wand. It's closer to some of the other shades, not so close to Caramello, which is this one in the middle here at this point. I'm gonna swatch it again over here. Just a second here, so that, because I'm running out of places to compare it. And it is very opaque and pigmented on the first swipe. Some of these other ones were a little bit streakier and a little bit patchier. This one is really creamy and really smooth and pigmented and opaque on the first swipe. This next shade is, I really don't think it's gonna, I don't think this is gonna be overly close, but I will swatch it anyway. It is BH Cosmetics Clara. So this is Caramello again here, and this is Clara. Now I've got Laguna Beach, which I think will be quite a bit pinker. Rosier? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it is this one right here in the middle. Caramello, Laguna Beach. Now I've got some sort of more traditional lipsticks to compare it with. So I've got this shade, which is Bite Beauty's Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the shade Cafe, which is a great deal peachy pinkier. It's Cafe here. Another Bite Beauty Matte Cream Crayon in the shade Glacé. Glacé is this one here, and it's quite a bit rosier. So thus far, Bianca is the closest, with just a touch more warmth, or a touch more like pinky warmth, if that makes any sense. And last but not least, I've got the MAC Satin Lipstick in the color Faux. Not even close. Great, it's a great deal more pinky mauve. So Faux is here, Caramello is right here in the middle, And yes, so the final conclusion is that Bianca is indeed the closest, but not all that close. This one is Bianca up here, and the Caramello is the one directly below it. And I will include a picture of this swatch, just so that you can sort of see that it's not all that close to the other nudes that I have in my collection, and I do have a fair amount of them. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it has completely sat down now. If I rub, still, stuff still comes off onto the tissue. So I'm gonna get you nice and close so that you can see. So there it is. And I will, of course, include pictures and stuff throughout the day in different lighting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in a couple of hours with my next sort of thoughts and stuff on this liquid lipstick. Hello my pretties, welcome back. So it is about 9:30 now. I've had this lipstick on for 9 hours. So my thoughts on it are this. I ate basically right away and it sort of faded, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't super uncomfortable. It had just faded a little bit in the center of the lip. At about 5 hours, it started to get really dry and sort of ball up or patch up in the corner of my lip. It's corners of my lips. And it did loosen up and get more comfortable once I ate supper at around 7-ish. But then it got really dry again, and now it's pretty dry and uncomfortable, and I can see that my lips are chapped and dry. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about that. Maybe it was because it was in sort of a lighter color. I just came back from a workout and it did last through that for the most part, so it's not any worse after the workout than it was before the workout. All in all, it wasn't super comfortable. There are probably ways where I could have made it more comfortable throughout the day, maybe if I had reapplied when it started to get dry or whatever. But part of this is to go the whole day or whatever without touching up and without applying anything over top, and just having it just be the lipstick. So I will reapply it again here and see whether that makes it any more comfortable, and then I will take it off. So it's sort of patched up, or sort of gathered here, and then it sort of faded out. So it hasn't worn super nicely. It's not too bad, but it's not it's not great either. Sort of what I'm feeling about this lipstick. Honestly, I think I prefer other ones that I have. So let me just reapply and see if that helps. Because it went on really nicely. It's not tacky anymore. But yeah. And it started to look sort of gray throughout the day too. Now it's not looking gray anymore, but it doesn't feel, maybe it feels a little bit more comfortable, but not significantly. It still feels pretty dry on my lips, and it hasn't even dried down yet. So, and as the day progressed and as my lips got drier, I'm not sure if it was the skin that was rubbing off or the lipstick that was rubbing off, but occasionally I would feel like balls product come off on my fingers. And I did get sort of like a little echo, a line on the bottom of my lip here. And it might come from when I go like this and rub and stuff, and it might transfer from my top lip to below my bottom lip. That's sort of my theory at the moment, although I could be wrong. Okay, now that it has dried down, it is a little bit more comfortable now than it was before I reapplied over top. So maybe if I had done that earlier in the day, then it would have made it more comfortable. Let me see, are we transfer proof again? Yeah, so in this one I feel like reapplying it before it gets too dry is probably the best thing that you can do. And stuff. So that is my recommendation for this liquid lipstick. Is reapply when it starts. Reapply it when as needed. Reapply it as needed. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take it off. I'm using this Kirkland Daily facial towelettes. Alright, I'm gonna go take the rest of my makeup off and do my whole skincare routine. But, so I'm gonna say goodnight now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!